I know, it's just whatever.
It's just whatever.
Okay,
you can kind of float your boat.
Okay, well, good. Okay, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to the Tech Guys Some Guy podcast. My name is Carlos, alongside with
Rod
and
Omar.
And we're just a bunch of tech guys where we talk tech news, movie, pop culture with random rants in between. Today is going to be a pretty laid back episode because we're planning on releasing this on Christmas Day because we know none of y'all working. Most of y'all not working.
I'm sure. Yeah, we're figuring that out.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. But this is going to be like just a completely random one. So that'd be smart.
If Turn your phones off.
Yeah.
Thank God it was you this time, not me again.
You know what? I think for all the times I've been complaining, it was about time.
Mostly you.
Right? It was mostly Omar.
Yeah. No, you like.
Was it me?
What?
Yeah.
Oh, we
That's
can actually
me?
go back and capture this.
We
We
need
do have
to
the videos.
go.
Yeah, we're
We
gonna
do
need
have
somebody
it.
to go back and actually start going through all of them.
Check the tapes.
Yes.
I'm wearing my Xmas shirt, even though people might not see it.
Yeah, stand
Start
up.
with-
Show it off.
Is everybody ready for Christmas, by the way?
No.
I gotta do like 2 or 3 more present shots, but for the most part, I'm done.
And Rod, you? Not at all.
Shit.
Well, this is actually
You
your
dropped $2,000 on the car, so.
On a car? What'd you get? The new Lexus?
No, goddamn.
just the repair. That sucks.
Damn, for real, man.
But the car runs better than
Ever? Oh, it's gonna run another 100,000
iPad.
miles.
Huh?
It's gonna run another 100,000 miles.
No, but it's run better than I've ever had it previously.
So
Yeah.
would you say your car runs better than an old iPhone when a new iPhone comes out?
Yo, I had a
Are we
feeling.
starting on that?
Man.
Yo, hold up, time out. Clap for that segue, damn
Thank you
it.
guys. Thank you.
Yeah, that was so smooth.
Yeah, the year of the bang, you know what I'm saying?
Damn. Okay, so
Start
well,
off.
Omar, glad that you
Go
brought
for
it
it.
up.
Go for it.
Go ahead.
Suspicion has been confirmed. There's many Apple product fanboys that have tested that when a new product comes out, it always seems like the older iPhones kind of slow down.
Yep.
Yada, yada, yada. Well, after a lot of research and investigation, and Apple finally admitting that their batteries slow down the operating system of their devices once they start getting to a certain age, usually around the 1 year mark. And that's why when a new phone comes out, it always appears that the older phones are slowing down because they are literally slowing down. And it has to do with because the battery doesn't sustain as much power or a full charge like it used to, it slows down the operating system so it doesn't drain the battery. So certain applications can still run smoothly, while other applications that actually require more battery strength slow down, and that's where you get the appearance of it literally slowing down. And so, for everybody who had the suspicions, it's been confirmed. And what's going to come of this?
Yeah,
Who knows?
but everybody has had those suspicions for
Yeah, but now it's like
a while.
confirmed.
Good,
Yeah.
like, I remember- I
we
think-
joked about it for a while.
Yeah,
too.
do you remember? I remember hearing stuff about I think like iPhone 3 at least,
Yeah.
3 or 4. If people have been talking about it forever, it's like, yo, why does it feel like this and this? And then last year there was, I forgot which tech. They ran a test on it, and it says, yeah, this is exactly why. And even then they didn't confirm it. Now that they have, it's like, all right, you guys are bastards. They're blaming it on the battery, but they also said that it only started with last year's iPhone.
No,
which,
that's actually not
They
true.
They got caught.
They got caught. So, and then this goes back to the kind of transparency that Apple says it has. But if you've known this for years, why did you just say, look, when you had your battery gets older, your phone gets older?
Yeah.
Because the thing that they would tell you at whenever you go for like to get your phone looked at or whatever, the text would always say, oh, you know what it is because every so often you need to wipe your phone and reinstall it because you need to wipe the flash drive and the RAM to make it run smoother and get correct. Which I mean, technically on computers you want to do that because it actually does help because all that cache memory actually gets stored up and unless you completely wipe your hard drive, you won't get rid of it. But there's a computer.
Not so much for a phone.
There's a phone. This has flash memory. It works a little bit different than hard drive memory, which is mechanical.
Yeah.
So, big difference. But that was always, oh yeah, that's what it is. Every so often, and people bit to that thing. They would back up their phones, they would restore it, and then they would transfer information back over again.
And quick question, because you worked at the iPhone store.
Yeah.
None of this was ever
iPhone store.
iPhone
What the
store.
fuck is
Yeah.
And they worked at the Genius.
Do I look like an Apple guy? I don't. Speaking of which, that's the funny part.
I'm waiting till the day you get your album. You talking hella shit now.
Yeah.
Hold on.
You about to jinx yourself for 2018 and fall into it.
I'm getting an Apple next week.
He is?
Yeah.
See?
He's got a camel apple for his like
I have
sugar
to. No, we
sweets.
have to. Because of the new gig.
Oh,
They're giving us a phone.
they give you a phone.
Gotta get a company phone, so they're giving us apples.
Meet the new Apple fanboy. I'm
Yeah,
on the way out.
yeah,
I'm on the way in.
yeah,
You know, the doors.
Wait,
They
Not
rotate.
miss this camera, I'll tell you that.
You know what? I'll say this much.
You want to say camera because Apple's camera is decent, not great. Unless you have the X.
Good.
But that's the thing, decent, like as camera guys, as you know what I mean, like we want a phone with a great camera, not a good camera, a great camera.
I know the adage is always like, whatever the phone you have is the phone you use.
Chase
No,
Jarvis.
Not
no,
all the,
not
that's
true.
like
Roll-
that's the kind of feel good shit you tell your kids. Like, it doesn't matter if you came in first or last. No, it doesn't matter if you come in first or last. Because when you get out to the real world, if you're fucking last, they don't pick you. You get fired, or somebody else gets picked for the
Oh
job.
my God.
So coming first and last does matter, kids.
Yeah.
Fuck what your parents tell you. The truth is, it does matter.
Jay-Z said number 2 is first loser.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
So
what it
like, and in the world that we live in, they only want the best. So if you're not first, you're not gonna get the job. You're gonna be riding that bus and working at McDonald's until you get the better job because you're not first.
There you
so
go.
there we go. As a photographer, and a videographer, when they say you use your phone when you're in pinch, when you can't have anything else, you forgot to bring your phone or your camera, whatever. By all means, yes, use your phone. Anything to capture the image. If you have another phone or a camera that actually does better than your phone, use that. Always use that first. Always. You know.
There you go.
So that's my.
That's why really good point and shoot cameras are actually important.
Improving. They're improving every day.
Yeah, man.
For low prices.
Yeah. Quick question before you go there.
Go
Quick
ahead.
question. Now with the iPhone thing, is it based with the OS update, or is it just something they did do randomly?
I think it might the whole way the throttles, the speed
Or
of
just
the application
time.
is probably kind of the iOS thing.
Okay.
But with all the batteries on all the Apple, that's how you could the difference between a third-party battery and an Apple battery is a third-party battery actually has circuitry on there that communicates with the phone and tells it, hey, this is where I'm at. This particular cell is failing. I don't longer hold 100% capacity. I only hold 80. So that's why sometimes when you do go to the Apple Store, you have an iPhone, they're able to tell you if your battery's failing because it literally will talk to your iOS and tell you, hey, my battery is failing.
Okay.
So with that same technology, they can see when the battery is getting older and holding less of a charge. So then it starts to throttle down the iOS on certain applications that are really power hungry.
Okay.
Some of the less power hungry you won't notice because
You just
Doesn't
it's
matter.
just, they don't need that much.
willy-nilly anyway.
The bigger hungry apps such as Facebook or Instagram and stuff like that, you will notice that it takes longer to load, to play the videos and yada yada.
When it comes to like streaming stuff, like let's say like Spotify and everything like that on the Apple iPhone, right? Apple iPhone. Now I'm just getting weirder and weirder right now. I don't know what the hell's wrong with
the
it.
fanboyisms.
Is that how you guys call it? I don't know.
It's made that word up. Trademark.
No, only reason I'm asking is because I actually caught myself this week actually just going back. I went out to my Spotify, and I just went to town just pulling up old school music that I listened to like when I was a kid. I don't know if you've done that lately, but from what I listened to when I was like 5 to what I listen to like now, holy crap, it's really weird. Like I started with like 80s hip hop. I'm talking about like Slick Rick and stuff like Slick Rick, Kumo D, Beastie Boys. I was doing stuff like that. Then
How You Like Me Now?
How You Like Me
First cassette I bought as a kid, third
That was
grade.
your first rap
Really?
cassette?
Album.
My first one was 90 by Nature.
Rap.
My favorite track on that tape, it was Ghetto Bastard, which later on, people don't know this. If you bought the original tape or CD from 90 by Nature, it wasn't Everything's Gonna Be Alright. The original name on it was Ghetto Bastard.
right.
During the second pressing of it,
Is when
it came
they
out with
changed it.
Everything's Gonna Be Alright and in parentheses Ghetto Bastard. And then the third pressing of it, they got completely rid of Ghetto Bastard.
That is hilarious.
Just
That's what you know.
You know,
Well, you know.
Well,
You're a
yeah.
star.
you know what? Hold on, I'm gonna go old school. I'm gonna age myself. I actually did not buy an album till like 1994. Before that, I was literally recording off of the
I
radio.
don't think they allow Mexicans or record stores.
Pretty much, man. Pretty much. It was like that.
Sure.
It was. You know
I
what?
you don't, yeah.
Like my first album was Nas's Illmatic. That was the first one that made me be like, I gotta buy the album.
Dude, I used to be the king of mixtapes. I used to just sit there, like,
You know what I'm talking about?
97 and just hit
But
record
I
and
didn't
hit
do
stop
that.
and hit
I
record.
actually didn't do that
What?
until like 94.
Oh, you were out of the game.
Dude,
Man.
I was doing that in
Rookie
like
move,
88.
yeah, bro.
I was actually buying like I bought Thriller. I still have it, Thriller on cassette.
Nice.
Damn.
I actually do have 90 by
My
Nature.
dad has We Are
You
the
still got
World.
it?
Yeah, not the
vinyl.
original one I bought, but I had because my mom ended up throwing it out because it had curse words. So I had to buy
course.
another one. That's how I know the name changed.
That's why.
And I still have that one at home. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I actually what do I still? I still have the purple tape.
Purple tape. Oh, from
Tape.
Dipset?
I never
Purple
bought
Oh.
Only Built for Cuban.
Yep. Break.
I never had the cassette. I bought it with CD. I bought
The cassette came with a purple tape, right? And for some reason, people remember that one. It was like, yo, it was the purple
It's a
tape.
great album.
It was a great album. But that's the one I still have.
Raekwon and Ghost have been solely responsible for keeping Wu Tang relevant and alive anyway.
Pretty much.
I don't know what Rizzo would think about that. You might want to tone that down.
No, you know what? RZA went into movies, man. Speaking of which, I actually saw Iron Fist the other day.
Beats.
Wait, did I tell you that? I actually saw Iron Fist the other day.
Man of Iron Fist.
The
Yeah.
movie or
The movie with RZA
TV
in it.
show?
No. I saw it with Russell Crowe.
Yeah.
It was weird.
It was so weird.
It was
So let's
really
compare it.
entertaining.
Compared to Marvel's Iron Fist, which is better to watch.
The RZA one.
RZA one, 100%.
It was weird. It's like,
It's weird and
how you
good.
gonna connect
They did it.
arms?
It was weird.
Alright.
Like Russell Crowe had a spinning dagger gun. It was like
Yeah, it was like Kill Bill meets.
it was Kill Bill.
Wait, that wasn't too long ago, right?
It was not too long ago.
Yeah, I saw a trailer for it.
Early David Batista roles.
Yes, it
Yeah,
was.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh my God, he
I
was
never
throwing
saw
the
it,
chick
though.
about the
I
movie
saw
like it was
trailers.
nothing. It was crazy.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, you know what? Great popcorn film.
No, yes, that's
Great.
what it is.
Don't go to that movie
I wasn't expecting much
for a
from it.
plot.
Yeah. But it's more
Great.
entertaining than thinking.
Great popcorn film.
Yeah.
Great popcorn film.
Right.
Like that's the one that you like. Listen, man, get me a beer, give me some popcorn. We're watching this damn thing. It's like that kind of movie.
So we know what we're doing. All right, that's
Hey, yo, movie night. I'm here. I think actually, you know what? I'm gonna try to finish Punisher today or tomorrow here on the big screen.
Good for you.
You're like,
Damn.
wait.
I'll be watching some other shit.
I'm starting.
waiting for
I'm
your
starting up on the
fucking
crown.
review.
How-
Yes.
What about you? Are you still on the third episode?
Yeah, bro. I'm still on episode 2. I was working all day yesterday. Today's actually my first day. Tomorrow I got.
I have 3 more episodes to go. I'm kind of dying right now. Like I'm really.
Watch me call you guys next week. Be like, I'm done. Carlos, where you are? Oh, I'm one more episode.
still there.
One more episode.
It's gonna happen.
Fucking Carlos.
You know what? You have next week. You have a 5-hour flight where you go binge watch the hell out.
I'm gonna sleep.
Why?
That's why I'm gonna sleep
See?
on that flight. I'm gonna be honest with you guys.
Wait, is it a red eye?
No, that one we're leaving during the day.
You're gonna sleep during the day?
Fuck yeah, I don't sleep at night, so I can
Dude, your jet lag when you head over there is gonna be dead.
Nah, because it's the same time zone.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
It's 3
Miami?
hours. Oh, you're going south.
Yeah, I'm going Miami.
Oh, I thought.
Oh, why did 5 hours?
I thought you. No, I thought you.
So I'm looking at him. Miami's not
Oh,
far.
I thought-
No. I thought you were
Now they
going
changed the
LA.
location to Miami.
Ah.
They changed it.
Oh, what was it? Where
It
was
was
it?
LA.
It was LA.
Oh, that's
He's filming some Rose Bowl things.
Yeah, it's like, I'm not gonna be jet lagged.
Oh, okay,
That's
no, take
going
it back.
south.
No, I thought you was.
If I was going to LA, yeah, you're right. I would have been fucked.
Yeah,
fucked up
you
already.
would've
Not
been
that
sick.
I'm already not fucked up with.
And the crazy, that's funny. Every time I go to LA, I don't sleep on the plane.
I can't sleep on the plane. I don't know
Yeah,
how you guys do
I
it.
haven't gotten that comfortable.
Look, I don't care. If it's crashing, at least I'm gonna be sleeping when it crashes. You know?
How do you do it? God bless you, man.
Close
I
your
can't
eyes,
sleep on a
man.
plane, man. I'm
If somebody wakes you up like you're snoring, I'm like, leave me the fuck alone.
yeah, I'm a little. That's crazy.
Sleeping. It is.
No, but yeah. So like, if you haven't seen it, definitely watch that one. I'm trying to see if any TV stations have a Die Hard marathon because it's Christmas time.
Yeah, they all gonna have. TBS is like, TBS or TNT.
Is
One of
that
them
good?
has
One of them
Die
has
Hard, and the other one has
Christmas
Christmas
Story.
Story.
Christmas Story.
Right.
Right. So there is a Die Hard marathon.
No, there.
So people are acknowledging that it's a Christmas movie.
That is a Christmas
Well,
movie.
so
Who
then
says
you
it's a
get-
Christmas
I don't
movie?
care if people acknowledge it. We acknowledge it.
So we're keeping established. It's in the ethos.
But you know, people are idiots anyway.
Yeah.
You think? I think it's it's 100% a Christmas movie. Weirdest Christmas movie ever, but it's a
Yeah.
Christmas movie.
It is.
It's part 1 though. Other ones, that's not gonna fly.
No, part
Yeah,
one.
I know, yeah, that's true. Yeah,
The
that
last
was just,
one.
yeah.
Matter of fact, up for argument, what do you call it? Iron Man 3 is a Christmas movie. If you really want to talk about it.
I mean, Home Alone's a Christmas movie. You want to know about it?
You know
Talk
what?
about
You know
that.
what though?
I said
Home
that.
Alone for me, when it comes to Christmas movies, nowhere near my list of like
Really?
favorite.
No.
It's not a favorite. It's just
Not
I
a-
just enjoy
yeah.
it. 'cause it takes
For me, it's like I don't know.
Take it back. Joe
Yeah,
Pesci.
for me, it would be like, oh god, I want to say A Christmas Story. I would say Miracle on 34th, and I would say Die Hard. Those are probably my big 3.
Yeah, Christmas Story. Yeah.
You know
Christmas
what I
Story
mean?
Die Hard of mine.
Yeah,
I mean, It's a Wonderful Life, but it's more like a classic nostalgia kind of 1940s, 50s kind of feel. So
but see, like
I don't watch that too often. though.
Started watching Friday After Next.
Probably after next.
oh god. Well, here talking about sequels. Like, what do you like with Die Hard and Die Hard 2 and 3? What sequels of a movie you thought were actually better than the original?
Winter Soldier.
What? How dare you say that about the captain?
First Cat was
wait,
first Cat wasn't done well. in my
I
opinion.
liked it.
It was cool.
I liked it.
It wasn't
I
great.
just don't think it was
It
like
should have been.
Winter Soldier was
better.
awesome. I think Winter Soldier.
I think
Yeah, I
they
like
literally
Winter
fast
Soldier.
forward through all the stuff we kind of wanted to see with Cat.
I would say the Bourne trilogy. Like the first Bourne was good, but the other 2 were like damn, I just got that guy better.
The second one was good.
Yeah,
I
we're
remember the
talking
third one.
Third one I like too.
I liked
No,
it, but
the
it
first
wasn't
trilogy,
better.
not the other ones
We
after
don't-
that.
Yeah, we don't count.
We don't-
You know what I mean? The first trilogy I thought was amazing.
So you
Like-
got the fourth one to that third trilogy and the spin-off.
I think there was like 5 of them, wasn't there? Cause
Five.
right there,
There were a total of 5, yes.
No, see, for
Home
me-
Alone 2, actually.
Which one?
Yeah, Home Alone 2, I
Home
like
Alone
that.
2.
Was that the New York one?
Yeah.
I actually like that one better than the original.
There you go. That's what he's
There you
like.
go.
There you go.
I would say that
He's
one.
not paying attention.
I could concede and say
Yeah,
yes.
they wanted to toughen up, get guns and shit.
Yeah, it got wild. There was that one. I would say here's the big argument: Godfather 2 is probably better than Godfather 1.
But not better than Godfather 3.
No,
Nothing
too much solar flares, bro.
No, it is. That's the problem. They didn't have enough solar flares. They needed more cowbells.
They need more cowbells. Oh my god. Part that you know what? There you go. What's the sequel do you think ruined the franchise? I think
Three.
Oh, yeah.
3. That's a perfect example of it.
That definitely was.
That Fourth Born.
The Fourth Born.
Fourth and the third and the fifth one. I didn't like the fifth
I
one.
didn't see the fifth one. That's the one where they got Matt Damon.
I didn't want
Yeah,
to
he
see it
comes
because of the
back.
fourth one.
He comes
But
back
see,
and it's like
but I didn't want to see it because
Yeah,
of the
it's
fourth
like,
one. That's the
why are
problem.
you
The
back?
fourth, matter
This
of
is a
fact,
money grab.
Lord of the Rings. Those are all really good up to the build up. I like them 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah, but we're talking about.
yeah, they were good. They
Yeah.
were all good.
It's
But-
not-
That's the thing. But then there was
I thought we
And
talking
then the
about
Hobbit
things
just
that
fucking
ruined
killed
the
it.
franchises.
Hobbit.
How
Yeah,
they killed the franchise.
Oh,
it really.
It really did.
I think the timing.
Yeah,
think
it could have been a 2-parter or really long.
I
It
think,
didn't have to
I
be
think
like.
it was timing and technology because everyone couldn't get over the fact of the 60 frames a second on a movie theater. It was blowing people's minds. They were like, it kind of got them out of the.
But you had the option not to watch that, and it
Right.
still wasn't
Saw
getting
it
great.
regular.
Yeah,
Right.
You still had the option to.
Yeah, I mean,
So-
personally, I'm with you. I think they should have just done it as a one movie and that's it.
Yeah.
They didn't need to nutshell.
And even if they had to do 2, fine, do 2. But they stretched it way too far.
Yeah, the original Lord of the Rings was absolutely.
I
amazing.
heard that the
was
book wasn't even that long, anyways.
book
for
is
the
one
Hobbit.
book. It's
The
one
Hobbit,
book,
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, break that
It's
into
one
2, call
book.
it a day.
It's one book, and I think it was like 300 some odd pages. It was not a long book.
Yeah, okay.
So like they stretched it into like this huge thing. And I'm
They
like,
really wanted
wow.
to milk that shit. Huh?
Oh, they milked it. They were like, yeah, Lord of the Rings and Peter Jackson's in it. That's all
Yeah,
they need.
I mean,
to know.
the first
The first
trilogy
trilogy
was
was awesome.
great. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think-
Some would say immaculate.
As
As far as the
it's
trilogy.
pretty close.
As
Yeah.
far as the trilogy,
It's
because
actually pretty close. Like that one's one where I like
there's not
find
a lot
fault.
of trilogies that's like perfect.
Find
front
a
to
fault.
back. I wouldn't say that.
It's hard.
No.
Yeah.
I'm not saying
Yeah, he's not
fault.
saying that.
I'm not
I
saying
got
it's
you.
without
Right, yeah.
fault, but just saying
Right.
1, 2, and 3 are like.
It's extremely well put together. That's what it is.
Usually 3 is a little. 1 is
Well, that's the
good,
scary
2
part
is
about
a
it.
little-
Oh, matter of fact, okay, wait.
Well, that's
Here's,
why Terminator. Terminator 2 was better than 1. I loved 1, and I really loved
Yo,
2.
you know what?
I
You
don't know
hit
about
the nail on
3.
the head.
3 was like, yeah, and then
3 was okay.
Generation was like, what the
3
fuck is
was
this?
kinda-
It was okay. I like the
Actually,
ending of this.
I like Salvation.
I love Salvation.
I love Salvation. It didn't.
It didn't do it for you?
It
tickle your
didn't
pickle?
fit for some reason. Some reason it didn't fit.
It was like a standalone.
It was a stretch.
Yeah.
The story was a stretch. The story was like a...
No, the story. I like the story.
Is
Was,
Salvation one when they time travel back and forth?
no,
Or
no,
time
that's
Christian Bale?
Genesis.
Okay.
No,
I didn't like
Salvation
that.
is a Christian Bale.
Okay, that was I like
Yeah,
that.
because
I
that
like that.
showed
Yeah.
like, all right, enough of Stockton. Let's go there, and we see it, and you see.
Yeah, let's see
that-
the war.
Yeah.
You see him at the bottom, like he's not the man.
Yeah.
Yet. So it's like,
Like I actually like that one. Like I'm with you though. Terminator 2.
damn,
I really love it.
That movie was absolutely insane.
storyline.
Storyline, the CGI
Everything.
was good,
Everything.
the electronics, everything was good.
There was that one, and then
I actually like Genesis stuff.
wait,
It was a
wait,
good remix.
I still haven't seen it.
It
No,
was,
the story was a bit of a stretch. They
they-
were really like.
You know what they did?
searching it.
They retconned. They took everything you know and kind of retconned things.
Oh, that's what it was. For me,
Remix.
here's an easy movie that completely destroyed the franchise. It was the sequel to The Matrix. That was
Oh yeah.
Matrix 2?
Matrix Reloaded and Revolutions. They were bad. They were bad. Great effects.
Two-
Good popcorn.
2 was okay.
Yeah.
3 was
Good.
definitely.
3 was like.
Yeah. 3 was really like.
I don't know.
They didn't find a good way of like closing
Ending
out the
it.
series.
Yeah, they couldn't. But you couldn't. That's the thing. It's like with the stuff that they showed in part 2, it's
In
like
part 2, it
you
was
can't
just
close
like,
it. You can't destroy it.
Yeah.
Like it's like all right.
Oh,
well,
trust me, anything can be destroyed.
well, yeah. Like you'll destroy it, but like at the cost of like God's
Sometimes
lives.
you can not even try hard enough and you can destroy it. Like, just look at this country right now. It's like,
Oh God! See, he segues always to the answer.
Sam.
I'm telling you, Omar, you need your own podcast, damn it.
no, I don't have a mic, bro.
Yo, come here. We'll leave you alone for a half hour.
Yeah, that's what she said.
I mean, Oh my God.
And we can't do that. We can't do the best porno edition for Christmas because it's for the kids, so we can't.
No,
Tune into the next episode and we'll do that one.
Well, that'll be the Valentine's Day. Yo,
all.
that'll be the Valentine's Day evergreen special.
Yeah, Valentine's Day. Baby maker special. The baby
maker special.
Watch this with your woman and cost us 9 months.
Yeah, but I feel sorry for any couple that says, honey, for our Valentine's Day, we're gonna watch this podcast. Like, oh my God.
I didn't say watch our podcast. I would suggest a porn for them to watch.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Here's our suggestion. Yo, that is a great premise for a show.
We do a special Valentine's.
VR porn.
Yeah, 4K
porn. 4K porn.
Have you seen 4K porn? I've seen 4K porn.
In 60 frames a second.
Oh, beautiful. Yeah. Some people might not want to be seen on 4K porn because all the body pimples and acne is just not.
Who was I talking to about this?
Me, probably.
Depends on the person.
No, you know what? I was actually I was talking to I did that photo shoot this week for Love and Hip Hop.
Yeah.
And we got to talking about like the skills of makeup artists that from 10 years ago went from here like here because of 4K.
No, not just 4K because of HD.
Yeah,
HD kicked it up, and then 4K was just like, all right, we just gotta keep going.
Yeah, it was like, oh, you thought you were doing good makeup. Now HD's picking up every error.
Well, I mean, think about it. When we were in high school, we had to do our own makeup for theater, right? And how fucking like off the wall ridiculous makeup that was.
Wait, I got a great theater story about makeup.
Okay, go ahead.
It was one of the competitions, and I entered the makeup competition.
Oh, FYI, we went to an arts high school.
I went to an arts high school.
Oh yeah,
I was a
Gary. Theater major.
Theater and art major, and I entered the competition for makeup, and I chose to do the makeup for the ghost from Fiddler on the Roof. I think it was right. So I me being a teenager, I was like, yo, I'll figure it out, whatever, right? Dude, the day of the competition comes, I still didn't even do with the face board, right? I throw something together. I literally grab like one of our fellow students, and I'm like, yo, I'm winging this. And I literally did like a black. I only had two makeup colors, black and white, right? So I did like a full white face with like dark shadows, and like it was like the whole eyes was black. It looked like almost like a skull, and then I put like a blanket around her face and pinned it right here. And then when we got on stage, they were like, so what you do? This is the ghost from Fiddler on the Roof. They're like, explain yourself. Well, we did a very modern take on the show.
Doesn't matter.
No, it was Taisha. It was Taisha that I did a makeup on.
Oh my God, poor girl.
And dude, wait, hold on. It gets better. I ended up getting second place.
Is that the same year you were the mime following? You borrowed my suspenders?
I think I probably was.
He had the black and white.
I was winging that thing, baby.
He was a mime following, and he was so mad. Cursed everybody out. They were like, "Oh, you're a mime, huh? You can't talk, huh?"
Yeah, it was insane, man. All day. That was a big mistake on my part.
That's probably one of the few theater majors that didn't dress up.
We were big. It was fun, man. It was.
There's enough clowns in this fucking world. We don't need
you can't.
Enough clowns.
Yeah, but what about our theater teacher, Mr. Duraney?
Yeah, he did great, but
his stuff was insane.
So just to explain, this man's been in theater for like
his whole
years now.
Yeah, his whole
like
at least 40 years.
Some great fucking costumes.
I remember he did Salieri.
Yeah, he did.
Remember that? He did
Salieri. He came with the mask and the hat.
Yeah, remember how tall he was?
Bro. Yeah,
do you remember that?
Huge.
Okay.
Yeah, the cloak.
Look.
I remember his things were bad.
Wait, a little backdrop, because now everybody's gonna be like, "Who the hell is Salieri?"
If they don't know who Salieri is, probably just be like,
give him a shot. In the 1980s movie,
the school system.
Yeah,
school system.
Wait. In the 1980s movie, Amadeus, right?
Which won an Academy Award, by the way.
It was actually a really good movie. I forget the actor's name, but he played Salieri, and Salieri was meant to basically mentally destroy Mozart in a way. So he dressed up like the ghost of his father, but the way he dressed up was all in black, a double-sided face mask. And it actually gave him
it wasn't a face mask. It was a Venetian mask.
It was a Venetian mask.
You can get a better idea of it.
Yeah. And the whole mask was the whole thing was maybe another 2 feet taller than the guy was.
And he had this like little was it feathers?
Yeah, it was insane.
It was insane.
And our teacher dressed up as that. So mind you, the top of his head was brushing the ceiling.
Yeah. I remember walking down the hallway and seeing this dark figure walking down. I'm like, oh, that's the
Raven.
The only person in the fucking school going that outlandish was me.
I think the only other one that was as outlandish, the one that blew all of us away, I think, was our English teacher, Mr. Muller. Mr. Mullen?
Mr.
Mullen.
Mullen. Yeah.
Mr.
He
Mullen.
dressed up as Donald Trump.
No,
No, he came as a biker.
he came as a biker. I don't know if you remember that. Because he was this
He
bald-headed.
used to always dress up as Donald Trump, and then the biker was a
You're
surprise.
stupid. That's his
That's what it was. Sorry.
So he was bald-headed, like aging.
It wasn't bald. He had
Yeah,
a
he
little
was-
bald spot on the top, but he had the long hair like you did. He used to cover it up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Slick,
yeah.
like,
But he
it was
had
black, white,
that
and gray.
really light blonde hair.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
Well, some parts are like white and gray.
Right.
He was,
Yeah.
he's like one of those, he's
Suit
like
and
an older
tie.
teacher. Comes
Suit
suit
and
and
tie,
tie
every
every
day.
day. The class.
Yeah,
He was a great
He
teacher.
used to have his
Awesome
university.
teacher.
He used to
Yeah,
have
great
university rings on. And
Yeah,
his class,
everything.
but
He really was a great teacher.
He's always talking to me about business, like you should
So-
invest and diversify.
Oh, yeah.
Like I don't even have a job.
Yeah,
I don't know
so-
what diversify was. At the
He
time.
knew.
Right.
He knew. Oh, he knew. Oh,
So-
land was a moneymaker. He knew.
Right. So he, for like 2 weeks before Halloween, he was like, "You guys will not be able to see me. I already have it out. You guys will never guess who it is." Right. So we're like, "Ah, whatever. You know, it's being dumb teenagers. Right, whatever."
Speak for
The
yourself.
day of Halloween comes, right?
Yeah.
And there's this biker walking down the hallway, biker vest, long hair, 5 o'clock shadow, like, you know, and we're like, what the hell?
You know who I thought it was?
Who?
Stephen Florkowitz's father.
I have no idea who that
He
is.
was like in my graduating class, but he was like the only white boy in the whole school.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Why
So-
his father?
Because like this, he was white and he talked like he like rapped, so I thought his father had come into the
Dave
school.
Chappelle. Oh my God.
Because he
that's
came
racist.
in, that, well, I thought that his dad
So-
is that. What is that Steve's dad? And then I looked at it, oh no, it's Mr. Mullen.
So the way we found out, the way I found out is that we were in his class waiting for him to come, and all of a sudden this biker comes in looking mad as hell. Like he comes in like doom doom, and we're like, who the hell is this guy? All of a sudden he sits down on the chair, and then Mr. Mullen's voice goes, "Told you wouldn't recognize you." We're like,
Yeah, I bet you.
all
I
of us
bet
also
you
minds.
in his younger years, in the 70s and 60s, when he was doing LSD and drugs and shit, man, he had a party.
Oh yeah, definitely,
Oh yeah.
definitely.
Yeah.
I'm not
Yeah.
disagreeing with you on that
Yeah.
one.
Because that costume fit him almost like at one point he might have been that persona.
I
I
believe
think
it.
they say like he used to rock. You know,
He used to ride?
once upon a time in his life, he
Man.
did that.
I can see that. I can see him do that.
Cadillacs.
Right, yeah, like he rolled around in the Jaguar. Remember, he was
Yeah.
rocking the Jaguar back then. I mean, awesome. That was actually an awesome time. You know, that was a good one. That was
Yeah.
a really good one. That makes me think about like what other parties can I actually remember. There was one party I got way too drunk, and like I
No
blinked.
such thing.
He said one part.
Well, the one I actually remember. It's like I blinked 3 times and I like teleported from like the club to outside to throwing up outside the car, in the car, and then I was in bed. I don't remember the rest.
Was that when we went to Rutgers? We got drunk there too.
When there too. Yeah, the story.
Wait, time out. For the record.
That's all the time.
Wait, no, I have the best answer for that. I went to Rutgers.
Yeah.
Wait, seriously, I went to Rutgers?
Yeah.
Don't worry, most people who
Yo,
attend
dude.
Rutgers, they don't
Yeah.
really went
Hold
there.
up. Tell the story. I want to know my own
Yeah,
story.
tell the story. Which guy did he go with?
My ex at the time, she attended there, Rutgers, Newark.
Let's make it clear. It's at the time that was his ex.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Deirdre was there. There was a party that they go come through. It was me, you,
Right?
Elle, maybe. I think.
Okay.
I think the 4 of us went. I think you was like, "Oh, I'm doing it. Let's go." We went. Everybody was kind of doing their own thing. Next thing you know, we had to like drag you to leave. Because you didn't leave. I love you. All this other.
Oh, wait, I got to I love you drunk?
Typical drunk shit. Yeah.
Wait, but I got to I love you
Motherfucker was
drunk.
probably like
Yeah.
E, bro. I tell you right now, he's probably like E or something.
Yo, that must have been some great drugs because I don't remember
Tell you
a
that right
damn thing. I don't even remember ever entering the premises.
There you go.
Was I drunk beforehand?
No.
Wow.
So yeah, that's the effects of
College party.
LSD
No, but
or
I'm wondering if I
ecstasy.
pre-gamed or
I don't
something.
know what you took.
Wow.
What
Who you took it
I
from?
don't know what you.
Youth of America, people.
Drank, but.
It's okay to experiment when you're young, I say.
And you listen
Okay.
like, yep. That's why I don't drink.
I
I have to drive everybody home.
Why?
I drink to buzz. Wait, hold up. Wait, hold up. I can tell a story about you.
About
I mean,
me?
I've got drunk.
Wait, no,
but-
wait, you weren't drunk though. I think you just fell asleep on the car.
He's never drunk.
Yeah,
When you
that,
snatched up your dad's car.
no, I wasn't drunk. Yeah,
You were sleeping. You fell asleep on the
sleepy.
car. No.
Yeah, see?
Fell asleep on the damn car. I'm trying to find the liquor store. I can't remember it.
Yeah, I drink. I don't drink like that.
Oh.
Time I get crazy, I'm either like the process or not process. Sitting there. First time I went to the 4040, had some Louis.
44.
I only been to the 40
Some
40
shit.
once, and that
One
was
shot was like, what the fuck?
Louis the 14th.
Some shit. That
Louis the
$100
14th is
shot
that
shit.
Hennessy?
Yeah, that shit. I don't know why it costs so much. It's
All
not
my
really
empty
that
stomach, I
fucking
was
good.
fucked up.
Have you ever tried it? I tried it.
I tried it once. It's
time.
cool.
It's like
You know-
I do not see the $14,000 or $1,400 price tag.
you know
No,
what?
it's not worth it.
It's like Hennessy to
I
the
think the best one I've ever
for
had.
no reason.
Right? I had to try it. It was God. These I actually did a photo shoot for a wedding for one of my clients. He was in the Navy, so all his Navy guys were there, right? I think all his Navy buddies chipped in and got him like a 60-year-old bourbon. It was like expensive as hell. So they're all getting trashed. And I'm there shooting like ta. Then all of a sudden they're like, dude, you need to try this. I'm like, I'm working. They're like, you need to try this. I'm like,
yo, this is your shot.
and that was my mind. I'm like, when's the next time I'm ever gonna get a shot at drinking a 60-year-old bourbon?
When you find friends with money.
Dude, yeah, so I'm there like, all right. So I'm like, they give me a shot. I'm like, best damn thing I've ever.
Yeah.
The smoothest. I can't even describe it.
Aged whiskey goes down really well. It's like wine. The more you age it, the better it is.
You're a whiskey,
Especially Scott.
whiskey bourbon. You're a whiskey guy,
I'm a whiskey guy, yeah.
Rod. Your drinking choice is style more of sours.
That's social. When I'm going out being social.
I'm a social drinker. I'm with you.
I have.
He
Yeah.
likes champagne. He
I
got
don't-
like
I
2%
don't-
of champagne.
I'm okay with champagne.
But the crazy thing, I don't have a pocket.
Really?
Wine, champagne,
Cheese.
whiskey, bourbon.
I'm a vodka guy.
Cheeses.
Cheeses.
I like
Wine and cheese.
I like a good vodka.
It sounds like the dumbest shit ever, but this is a great combination.
Well, wines and cheeses. Yeah, I tried it.
Yeah,
Before. Oh, I tried
I
that.
always
Before.
clown people on that.
Now, when you really get that great experience, then you think back to that Chappelle episode with Arsenio Hall slapping people.
Oh yeah.
He said, "How come you didn't tell me that the cheese is so good?"
Yeah, you ever had the charcuterie board with all the different cheeses and meats with wine?
Oh, we had that at
At the
the
thing, the
the
fancy
that
place.
event.
Yeah.
The
Fancy
camera
bit.
thing.
Yeah, that was pretty nice.
Yeah, a good charcuterie board with a nice glass of wine, bro. It's insane. Okay, damn. Now, also we got fancy as hell.
He
Yeah.
did. I still do.
Think he's out.
Wait,
He
you?
got cookies out. I'm over here like,
Like, look, it's like, listen, let me hold the mic.
can I cup the
That's how fancy. That's how fancy we're doing this. Oh my god. Velcro tuxes. What the hell? The tuxedo T-shirts. Remember those?
White gloves, yeah.
I actually saw, talking about Christmas, I actually saw this design that I don't think it came on the shirt. I think I just saw it in a meme, and I'm like, I want that on a T-shirt. And it's like a picture of like classic Jesus, beard with the robe with the red, walking with like a whole bunch of gifts like this, and he's like, birthday boy, hey, like that. And I'm like, I need that on a T-shirt. Like I want that on a T-shirt. Like I don't know if you've ever had like, because I know like your T-shirt right now is kind of killing.
Yeah, of course. It's
Yeah, your T-shirt's killing. I kind of. He's like, you're stupid. So he actually just showed it to the camera for the audio guys. Yeah, it was one of those where I'm like, man, I want that T-shirt. Actually, my favorite T-shirt of all time, I still have. I don't wear it no more. He got it for me for Christmas. It's a Rockaware T-shirt.
Who?
It's Rockaware. Remember the company Rockaware?
Who got
Who's
it?
Rockaware?
You did.
I did. Isn't he pointing? I'm like, me.
Me.
You got it for me.
Really?
It's a Rockaware T-shirt. No, you got it like 15 years ago. It's old, dude.
No, I know it's old, but
Yeah,
like,
It's the first rock.
It's a Rockaware T-shirt with like 12 different quarter waters in different colors.
okay, yeah.
That's a great T-shirt.
Is that the one you got from Chinatown? You know how you go to Chinatown, you have the
No.
guest
No.
T-shirt
No,
or the
what's
guest
the
sweaters with the embroidery. You're like, oh yeah, I know what I'm talking about. Yeah, forget
No,
it.
No, but
that's why I bought that for you.
it's a T-shirt with nothing but quarter waters, huh? Oh, the college got me alive, bro. This thing is.
It's like 20 years ago.
Yeah,
I don't.
What is that, bro?
I still wear. You know what? I still wear it around the house, so I just can't wear it on no more.
What?
But, dude,
Tattered neck.
tattered neck. No, it's bad. It's really bad. But it's like one of my favorite shirts because I'm like, when I used to walk around, people would be like, "That's a dumb shirt." Like that's the one shirt where people stop me.
You guys should comment if you want to see the shirt. Once you come back from the break, to have him wear the shirt. Comment you want him with the shirt, right?
You know
guys?
what?
Everybody
You know what?
want him with the
I
shirt
throw
on.
the challenge out there. If somebody comments,
That they want the shirt. it's probably
if
me.
somebody comments,
He said,
no, if somebody, no, correct.
somebody that's not him.
Somebody that's not him,
Or me.
or you, or any of your relatives.
Yeah.
Because y'all gonna get someone be like, yo, just throw a comment.
You know, you don't know this guy, but just comment that shit.
Yeah. If somebody comments, I'm wearing that shirt. I'll wear the shirt.
All right. Challenge accepted, guys.
There you go.
I also have that shirt, and I think I have the shirt of, remember the Biggie shirt that I had? It looked like an art piece of Biggie in the front. I gotta show you that.
Yeah.
It was like black, red, and white.
Not Miss Skinny.
No.
Okay. Miss
Wow.
Skinny with the pink shit.
Yeah, I remember that. Wow. Remember cross colors? Now we're going back in the day.
Uh,
You remember cross colors? I know you're not talking. Look at your hat, dude. I'm loving that thing. Where'd you get that hat?
American Needle. They do a lot of Native American print on baseball caps.
Oh yeah.
Oh, we represent.
For real.
Gotta represent his people.
Thank you.
Like, got two different people.
I know, we're the same country.
I'm sure he's ugly.
Yo,
I'm smart.
his
He's dumb.
people,
Two
like-
different people.
I'm like, yo, we're from the same country. He goes, yeah, but I'm indigenous.
He ain't lying. Like, he ain't lying. You probably did too. You gotta do that test,
definitely.
bro. You
No, I
gotta
am.
do that.
I am.
So you get swab.
I am.
Swab test?
My
That's
grandma
a
was,
different
my grandma was, I guess
Peruvian?
they call it like ocholita, you know? She was like, she was mulatto.
test. Oh, there you go.
She was
Okay.
mulatto. So like, yeah, if I do a DNA check, yeah, I'm probably like all over South America. Like I'm everywhere.
There you go.
Like there was a great grandparent that was everywhere, if you know what I mean. Yeah, it was pretty bad. So yeah.
So what else? Anything else
I
for
think that's
holidays? What are you guys doing? Turkeys?
No,
You're
we're
not
not
Yeah,
doing
let's
turkeys.
just
Tamale?
dive into Christmas stuff, Christmas plans, and then I guess we can just wrap it up.
Okay, wait, I got one.
So we know you're the Eve, and us, everyone else.
Yeah, I don't really.
I actually have a great Christmas memory of me being broke. Might as well put it on record.
Being broke.
My family was very poor.
I would be straight do it for Patterson. I
No, my
can't.
family was very poor.
Like, I remember there was a Christmas we only had fucking peanut butter and fucking
We
sandwich.
were 6. I think it was 6 or 7 years old, and we were poor. So my family couldn't afford Christmas tree, right? So my dad, he made this. My dad, for as crazy as that man is, he's an awesome dude. He really figures out ways. He took us to a park, and me and my brother selected like the coolest tree branch we could find. Threw it in the car, took it back home. We wrapped it in aluminum foil and actually hung ornaments on it.
Nice.
And then, since we didn't have a stand for it, we leaned it on the wall.
There you go.
True.
That's like having
True damn story. And for other people to be like, oh, right? But that's probably one of my favorite memories, the fact that I made my dad
Well,
Christmas tree
yeah.
out of a branch.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Stuff like that with Trump
Yeah.
going to pick out a tree and doing all sorts of good stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was dope. But it was now looking back, it was like, damn, we were poor. Like, my
Right.
God. Like, we could afford a
Christmas
Christmas tree. But, and I didn't understand why my uncle would take us to, like, Toys R Us and let us pick toys. I'm not the dude that was a believer of Santa Claus ever. We just went to the store and just got our thing.
Oh, we were toys.
Oh,
So it was weird.
I remember when Toys R Us was the popping spot, bro.
Yeah.
Toys R Us was like the we're going in. Let's see what
Damn
happens.
shame what their corporate CEOs have done to them.
It's on its way out. I mean, Amazon's gonna take over the world.
Line.
Yeah, it's gonna happen.
Because they were worried about their bonuses instead of market share. But,
Yeah. There you go. There you go. Another subject for his politics show.
No, I'm just saying that's what it was. They
Uh-huh.
were worried about how to
You
make
see
their
that
revenue.
every time. I'm telling you, you need to do a
That is the
politics show.
truth, though.
Yeah, no, it's true.
Actually, both true.
Yeah,
Yeah.
both statements are true. The fact what you just
Yeah.
said, and the fact that you need to do a politics show.
All right, we're moving on from politics. This is Christmas show, no politics.
Omar will do Indigenous Tonight. With
Oh, you
Omar.
That's a good name, though.
I'm getting everybody in the community.
Indigenous Tonight
What to look out for.
with Omar Portillo.
Have you guys heard that Shaq commercial on Pandora?
No.
It's
There's a
it's
Shaq.
tailored towards New Jersey, but it's like something about safe. Like when you get pulled over, you have to
Stay safe.
stay safe. Yeah, it's a program that New
With
Jersey's-
Shaq.
Yeah, and then Shaq is the one like voicing it.
I
Where he
saw-
talks about like if
No.
you get pulled over, just listen to what they say. Don't argue. That way you get home safe, they go home safe, and if anything happens, you can always report it later, so you can get you home safe. I guess it's a new program because of yeah, and I get it. Sometimes when you're a cop, you pull somebody over, and the first thing they do is start arguing with you. It makes it difficult to proceed in another direction.
Yeah, like, I'm just gonna
you know?
tell you to light it up,
Well,
lady.
Exactly. So like,
Fight.
and it's hard because honestly, if everybody's ever done a ride along, everybody comes out automatically pleading their case. Well, if you're innocent, you don't have anything to plead, so you're already on the back giving them, hey, something's up with this dude. So if you come out of your car arguing and pleading your case, you're already guilty. Because if you had no case to plead, you wouldn't be arguing. I mean, that's just some logical
That's a nutshell
common
version.
sense.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I think that's they're pushing so that we can avoid these conflicts and these videos where people get their faces broken
Got
because they
you.
get dropped to the ground.
Did I see it?
But
But
it's like every time I play on Pandora, like every other commercial, it's that one.
but it's bad that you mentioned commercials and one thought popped in my head. My one of my 2 favorite commercials of all time.
Carl's Jr. with the girl and the burger.
Nope. Kmart shipped my pants.
Kmart.
Have you ever seen that commercial?
I don't subscribe to Kmart.
It is one of the greatest commercials ever made. You ever seen it?
It sounds vaguely.
Look, pull it up, and it's only 30 seconds. You need to watch it. It is for me one of the most memorable, greatest commercials of all time. It's literally just pull. I can't even
I don't
describe
even
it.
think I have a favorite commercial now. You're thinking of that.
I have 2. I have 2.
I don't even know what my favorite commercial would be.
Well, think of it like this. Think of that one commercial that for some reason you remember it. like you just said, the Carl's Jr. with the girl. That might be like your most memorable one. It might not be the greatest one ever, but that's a memorable one for you.
Yeah, it was only memorable because it was in the news because the controversy was like everybody's concentrating on this half-naked chick instead of the burger, and that's what they were trying to sell.
It was like,
Okay.
Yeah,
You know what? I'm gonna pull it up
more
because
for a controversy.
I really want you need to see it.
So while they pull up, let me figure out my favorite
I'm not pulling
commercial.
it. I'm sure.
I'll pull it up.
I was,
I don't think I have a commercial, guys. This is sad. It's a sad day in my life. I realize I don't have
No,
a favorite commercial.
you know what it is? It's the weird random things that. Let's see if I can find.
what are we supposed to be pulling?
Oh, I already pulled it up.
No, I'm not. Don't do that. You said Christmas stuff?
Here,
Okay, I'll remember that.
put it by the microphone so the thing can see it short too.
Okay, guys.
Ship my pants. Right here. Ship my pants, you kidding? You can ship your pants right here. You hear that? I can ship my pants for free.
Wow, I just may ship my pants.
Yeah, ship your pants. Billy, you can ship your pants too.
I can't wait to ship my pants, Dad.
I just shipped my pants and it's very convenient. Very convenient.
I just shipped my drawers.
I just shipped my nightie. I just shipped my bed. If you can't find what you're looking for in store, we'll find it at Kmart.com right now. And ship it to you.
Never ever seen that.
You
Dude,
never saw the commercial.
I'm with Rod. This is the very first time.
And what you think?
It was funny.
Yo,
it was a comedy.
I ship my pants right here. Ship my pants.
But I guarantee you, part because of the innuendos, it didn't get too much of a market.
Oh my god, I just remember it. Maybe it's because
It's funny.
It was hilarious.
Literally
I
the
died.
first time I've heard it.
First time I heard it, I was like, yo, whoever was the advertising guy for that, I'm like, you either got a promotion or got fired. I don't know which one.
Wow.
That's the kind of like commercial.
Well,
where
this
it's
had
like,
to be years ago because I haven't seen a Kmart commercial in decades.
I want
Have
to
you?
say maybe about
Well,
10 years ago.
yeah.
Maybe,
Yeah.
maybe. There was the other commercial I remember was when I was a kid.
Is there a Kmart open in the state of New Jersey?
Yeah, I think Route 4. Maybe that's the last one.
The last one was Route 4?
Maybe I don't even know.
Yeah, a lot of them are.
Yeah, I remember another one was this old Coca-Cola commercial, and they were like just showing landscape shots of a desert kind of thing, and you just hear a sound of and you couldn't figure out what it was.
Yeah.
And finally, they show a landscape of an old gas station, right? And there's this guy that is like completely sweating. Looks like he just walked a million miles, and he has the wrinkliest dollar on the face of the earth. And he's trying to straighten it, puts it back into the machine, and goes. And he's like just going insane.
I like that.
And I
That's a
think,
commercial.
and I think at the very end, I think Cindy Crawford pulls up in like a limousine. She walks past and like throws a dollar in, grabs her coat. I'm like, yo, that is foul. That was a great. You know what I'm saying? That was another great. I think that showed up on Super Bowl. I think that's why I remember that.
Oh man. I mean, yeah. Super Bowl wise, every fucking Budweiser commercial with the goddamn dog is depressing. So let's not go there.
They've been going out there lately. There was the horses and the dogs. I think that were friends. Or something
Budweiser's like
that.
killing
Budweiser.
it. Every year
Is
the
that
commercials
Budweiser?
like on the top
I
five.
mean, that's all right. You know, to even come back. It was last year. This one that was a bit morbid. Like, what the fuck?
That baby monkey one.
Oh no!
Maybe
Remember the
monkeys.
insurance one?
Yes.
About that.
That shit.
I will never learn to ride a bike. I will never go to class because I died. It was like it was a good. And
Nationwide is on your
yo, it
side.
really was something like that.
Yeah, it was kinda
Where we were watching it, we was at the Super Bowl
Yeah.
party, and we were like drinking, having a
We
good
were
time,
watching,
and the commercial comes on, we're like,
Dude, that's why that baby monkey whatever commercial. I was gonna try that drink once.
what piggy baby monkey thing or whatever it was.
Yeah, baby monkey whatever.
Right.
I was gonna try that drink once because of that fucking commercial. I will never try that drink ever.
Turn you off.
Ever. Like not if somebody gives it to me as the last drink on earth, I'll piss on it and drink my piss first before I drink that shit.
Well, you know, you'll survive.
Yeah.
You can survive on this, unfortunately.
Bear Grylls, bro, does it all the time.
Unfortunately, because it's not going to be the, you know,
The last thing
Savers.
you
most exquisite.
yeah, the last thing you
taste.
want is to be in a position where like drinking piss is an actual option. You know.
How do we get to piss on the Christmas like episode?
I don't even know.
You guys are some sick fuckers, bro. I swear to God, these guys. All right, so what else? Anything? Any Christmas? That's it, right? I think we're good for the
Got any
Christmas
Christmas,
episode.
any Christmas vid, not visions. What am I talking
Oh,
about?
remember, guys, post that you want Carlos to wear his shirt.
Oh, yes.
Just a
Or you
comment.
can post you want Carlos to do the next episode shirtless. It's whatever you guys want.
Dopest Christmas memory for you guys. Mine was the Christmas tree.
Oldest Christmas memory?
No, not oldest. Your favorite one or your most memorable one.
I'm not a big Christmas fan, so like I
Mine's
try to
are
stay
all,
away.
Now, when you was a kid and your parents was around.
I just wanted the presents and the food, and then I would go sleep. I would literally, because you know how
Okay,
Spanish
favorite
people
present.
open at
Then
midnight.
your favorite present.
Mine's
Sega
all-
Genesis.
Mine's are all superficial.
Sega Genesis. What's yours?
That was a favorite
I don't
present.
have
Sega
one.
Genesis.
You don't have one? Just superficial. Favorite gift.
Don't have one.
Really?
You see my
memorable
toy
gift.
chest as a kid.
Yeah, that's true too.
That's what I said. I don't have one.
Like,
That's
my
it's
favorite
all
was Sega
superficial.
Genesis.
I'm blessed. I'm grateful.
I
but
was,
it's like,
I was Nintendo.
Well, I got Super Nintendo like a year and a half after that. But my
I got
favorite,
Super
my favorite
Nintendo
one
for
was
my birthday.
Genesis.
I didn't get it.
That was my favorite one. My Sega Genesis when it first came out.
Sega Genesis. That was a big one.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're like, I'm superficial, bro. Everything I wanted, I got. Hey.
I ain't say everything, but I got, I
What's the one thing you didn't get? Do you remember?
He didn't get
the
that
one
red
thing I
camera.
didn't get.
Yeah.
He didn't get that Sony R7 III or whatever. He didn't get that. Did you? No.
No.
Are you
Sony
dropping hints to your
right
wife?
now,
dude?
Sony.
No.
Taking us out.
I'm working on this 865. I don't know about this.
I'm not worried about
There's
that.
R3.
They sell R3 right now?
So
Yeah.
I still gotta buy
You baby
like,
steps.
six
One
of
step
them.
at a time, bro. One step at a time.
Yeah. One thing I probably didn't get was the Thundercats.
Thundercats.
The-
What? The castle?
The tank.
You never got the tank? I never even had the tank. I always wanted that damn thing. Bastard.
Yeah, like who didn't want?
Whoever got that, screw you. You suck.
No,
Okay.
it's cool. I mean, but like I said, Christmas stuff was superficial because like
Alright,
old
yeah.
toys and stuff. It,
No,
it
that
was
doesn't-
all about good times, but
Yeah, for me it was all about the food and running around with my cousins. That was pretty much it.
All right. Well,
no,
the parties is always a good
it's
thing.
really
Yeah.
All right. Well, you know what? We'll wrap it up for now, I guess. This is since this is a Christmas episode, let everyone chill and go back to like eating and doing whatever they do.
Yep.
So I guess we'll wrap it up, guys. We'll see you on the next one. We're gonna start filming on the next episode now. So I guess we'll talk to you later.
Telling everybody.
Yeah, no, bro.
This fucking guy.
God.
It's like they don't know.
So you
Yo,
can't take him anywhere. We
hold
can't
up.
even
Y'all
get interrogated by
Time
him.
out. Y'all brought to change of clothes. I didn't. This is exactly what I'm wearing.
So
Guys,
The
thank you.
worst. And you
It's
say
not
it
the first
again.
episode and next episode that you don't have the same
On
clothes
that note, thank you for tuning in to the Tech Guy Some Guy podcast. My name is Carlos.
Right.
Alongside. And
Omar.
guys, we'll talk to y'all next week.
Or in a few minutes, according to
We'll
Carlos.
actually be
Goddamn.
talking to you again this week.
Talk to y'all later.
Peace.